So today we're talking about your unique style personality, and I have Anel here with me, and she's going to share a bit about her style journey up to now. Ladies, be bold and brave and try something new. Ladies, we're talking unique style personality today. It really is unique to you, and that's why I invited Anel to come and chat to me today about her style journey. Welcome again, Anel.
Oh, thank you, Marinda.
It is so much fun to have Anel here. And you know what, ladies? Anel and I have been walking alongside for more than a year and a half now with regards to her style, her look, and she has learned so much and she knows how to execute her style. So Anel, if you had to describe your style 10 years ago regarding color, texture, lines, compared to today, what would you say about that?
It was definitely influenced by my corporate career. So I wore a lot of pant suits, mainly in navy or grey or even black.
Neutrals?
And very neutral. Button-down shirt, high heels.
Wow. Tailored
blazers, all of that. And then definitely minimum jewelry, straight hair, all of those things. So definitely that was my influence, and practically I didn't know much about what was my personality, my style personality. I couldn't really identify if I now look back what it was.
You just tried whatever you saw out there,
or imitated.
You imitated
what other people wore, or what was the norm in our corporate
in your work environment. So talking about mix of styles, more than a year and a half ago, I visited Anel at her house for a wardrobe styling session. With a home visit, I do a style personality analysis. And Anel, the 3 top influences in Anel's style, she actually still has her results here. She saved the original. She's a natural girl first, then a classic girl, then a romantic girl. So tell us a bit about the natural girl. And she now knows what it means, and she knows why she chooses certain items.
Yes, I definitely like comfort. So natural fabrics like cotton or linen, denim, a bit of viscose, but really 100%
fabrics that
breathes, definitely. And then comfort, very, very high on my list. Running around in high heels anymore. I'm done with corporate, so I'm not running around in my high heels anymore. I do still choose very sophisticated classic shoes where my classic will come in, but true. I like comfort now far more. Oh, that's what I prefer.
You embrace it more than
absolutely.
Because you couldn't really.
Yeah.
That's the challenge with the environment. Yes, and I see that also in Anel's choices, you know, as you said, denim, cotton, viscose, leather, specifically in shoes. You also would choose leather shoes or sneakers. Now, the sneakers is a bit of your sportiness. Anel also has, but lower down than the top 3, she has a bit of drama in her mix, and boho and sporty style as well. So the sneakers link up to the comfort of the natural girl.
So. I'm not a hoodie I will wear a t-shirt.
You're not so much a hoodie or jogger kind of person.
That's where my classic will come through far too much.
and you know what's important to realize, ladies, is that if you have a classic influence within the top 3, I think I actually have 2, that style will dominate the others. It'll influence your choices. The natural style influence does the same. It dominates your choices. You'll think, is this going to be comfortable or not? You know, shouldn't pinch and scratch and be too tight or anything like that.
Yeah,
absolutely. So that's your natural side. Your classic side you have described to us. Anel thought that she only liked classic looks because she worked in corporate, but you've discovered you like classic lines.
Yes.
Clean lines, timeless style.
Timeless style, stuff that I know will wear. I can wear for 8 or 10 years.
True. And just tell them about how that influences what you buy in regards to price.
Yeah, so I'll definitely buy. I'll look for quality over quantity. So I'll rather buy one good pair of pants rather than having, and
Yeah.
I
having
don't have 20. I'll rather have 1 or 2. And the
Same with shoes?
Same with shoes, same with blazers and even shirts. I'll rather buy quality over quantity. And then I'm very guilty as a classic that I'll buy double items.
Oh yes, you do that. The classics do that. Tell them a bit about that.
So like this dress, I love my navy, it's like a shift dress, and later you'll see it.
Yes, I just want to say also, if you haven't seen the How to Dress Your Body Shape video that Anel and I made together, go and have a look. It links up to what we're going to do today with shape and style being combined. And this is one of the dresses that we both wore in that video.
Yeah, so I'll buy doubles, and then I'll keep the tag on the other one,
the new
one, and I'll keep it in the back of my cupboard, because I know in years to come it will not go out of fashion, and I can just zhuzh it up with something else. But as a classic, I can do that because it doesn't bother me.
Yeah, the classics do that.
My recycling of my items is not that high. That's definitely something I do. And then even with shoes,
I know
this pair of shoe was from one of our local
classic dramatics.
It's a bit of it's a snake skin, but I knew I would love it for a long time.
You got 2?
And then in lockdown they actually went on sale, and then I bought another one. He's still in the box, so I will not wear it.
So clever.
But yes, that's definitely something as a classic I will do that. I don't know if it will suit everybody else.
Let me just jump in here and put you at ease if you're not like that. I'm not like that. I think I have a high recycling percentage, but cheaper than Anel, because I'm a dramatic. That's one of my strongest influences. So I like playing with my clothes and making new and weird combos. So I want something new more often than you would. Yeah. And although I love teaching women to use the same clothes over and over again in different ways, I can still see that the dramatic in me wants to just go get a new earring, just to try something new, So I buy cheaper clothes. I do have investment pieces, but to enable me to play, I buy cheaper items,
I think what I will do as a classic and a natural is my fashion items will be smaller, cheaper items. So I'll buy a scarf, or I'll buy a cheaper shoe or an earring to zhuzh it up, but that's not my expensive items. I'll spend money on smaller items, and then rather keep my larger sums of money for my
investment classic pieces. I actually can relate to that. I have good items in my wardrobe that are long lasting classics, and they have cost a bit more. And that is actually, it's good to have that. So for some ladies, that's the whole wardrobe is like that. For others, it's part of it, or it's the foundation. It'll depend on your style mix. So let's talk about the romantic girl.
Yeah, so I think my romantic girl is definitely there. I've embraced it more over the last 18 months, for sure. I've seen how I could introduce my romantic side. I'm not a big flowery, flowers
and
frills and lace. I'm not big on those things, but I will wear a flower brooch, or I'll wear a scarf in my hair, a bit boho, or I'll wear leather items like this bracelet. It's actually a measuring tape that I will wear. I'll wear leather shoes.
Oh, cool.
And it's like this brogues, my fallies.
True South African fallies. It's a bit of a romantic boho influence in the farm girl look of the fallies that Anel didn't know. That's why she chose them as well. It's not only because they're natural. And the drop earring is a bit of it's a romantic style, even though, this will be trendy and dramatic. The rattan, don't know if you can see it properly.
Yeah,
and there's wood and silver, so that's a natural classic. But the drop style is a bit romantic, and many women don't realize that that's why they go for it. Whereas the true classic will choose dainty jewelry that you almost cannot see.
And I think I started to introduce a bit more florals and lace, like this top that I also bought in the lockdown period. It was online shopping. Maybe if it was in the store, I would have backed out.
But they delivered it, so now you
Now
have
it's
it.
mine. And I do wear some color. There is some red and pink, but I'm not. And my romantic is not a pastel-y.
Romantic girl.
Girl.
You're
That
not
I'm not.
Yeah, the true romantic, if that's your first influence, maybe yours out there, you'll see you have a lot of pastels in your wardrobe, and you have flowy, layered lines and lace and frills, you know, whereas Anel don't go there. Her romantic influence is almost done in a, if it's not natural and classic, it's a bit dramatic.
Yes.
So, and she loves red, which is a true dramatic color, and you bring that in to work within your classic and natural influences.
Definitely.
Yeah, which makes for a unique look, unique to Anna.
Yes.
Yeah, that is stunning. So we're gonna take a look at her capsule wardrobe that she bought. We're gonna show you certain outfits of Anel, and then we'll discuss just why she chose it and why it works on her body shape. And that's why I say go and look at the other video as well. And there we worked with neutrals. Hey, Anel, last time, darker navies and blacks and jean throughout. Now we're gonna play with color and we're gonna break rules, but just keeping those lines at the back of our minds. Have a look. So this is Anel's first outfit, and it's the classic blue jean white top outfit, but it's a white top with a twist. And so this was the top that she was telling us about that she bought during lockdown online. And it's very romantic and dramatic, so it was a little bit out of her comfort zone. But I was so impressed with this by Anel because it's actually so flattering on her body shape. So even though we said in the other video concerning shape, remember, white enlarges, it widens, this top's lines are just so good. It's fitted. Is this top part of is the vest top part of the top?
Yeah.
So it's got its own bodice sort of underneath. And as I pointed out to Anel, the neckline is actually low because it's see-through. So if it was, if this top underneath came up to there, it would create a much more boxy, square look up here. Yes. How do you feel about this top?
Yeah, I really feel different in this, and it's really a nice, and I'm sure I'm going to find the right occasion to wear it too. The sleeves are slightly a bit dramatic for me.
Yeah, the bell sleeve is a
bell
little bit
sleeve,
dramatic.
Too much dramatic for me. But
Just
when
too
I
much
now
drama.
wear it, I think with the right occasion, with the right pair of shoes, it will really look nice. But I toned down all my other items because this is now the star, and it's the statement for me.
So yes, it's the star of the show, it's a statement item. So just skinny jeans, and just note the turned up cuff and the pointy shoe again that elongates legs. Beautiful snake skin that is trendy. So this is an updated 2020 look. And I now chose just a hoop earring, just so that they can see your hoop and the beautiful detail of the lace top. So that the earring does not compete with the top. So that is what is important when you choose a statement piece, is to just tone down the rest of the things. Another classic jean look for Anel, and she's wearing her classic linen blazer, which she has just now confided in me is one of two. Again, she bought two of the same. So clever. It's a lightweight jacket, Anel, so it's not so hot in summer.
No, I love them for summer because I do, with my classic style, sometimes want to throw on a blazer even in summer.
Absolutely. And as you can see, Anel's not scared of red. And just note the lines again. It's a short top for someone with a rectangular or apple-shaped body. Look at the other video if you don't know why I'm mentioning that, but it's quite important. It emphasizes her legs in this beautiful skinny. Just show. You can see Anel's legs are beautifully shaped, and this emphasizes it. But then she adds her touches. So tell us about your scarf and your shoes, Anel.
Yes, I think my shoes are quite trendy at the moment with the mustard,
stunning,
and the leather, and it's nearly a booty type of shoe, but it's open enough stunning to elongate my leg.
Yes,
and it really
to breathe still.
Exactly.
So that you're not too hot.
it is leather because, as you've mentioned, I like quality. Now I can actually wear this pair of shoes with so many items in my cupboard. So I really love
What
this
an
pair of
investment.
shoe.
True investment.
And then I will show you a bit closer
please.
that I added it's actually a lilac scarf with some paisley design, which is quite romantic.
And bohemian. Paisley.
But there's touches of darker burgundies and the mustard in my shoe, so that's why I can throw it together and it will fit, even though it's not a perfect color match.
Yeah.
It fits.
It's important what Anel is saying now. The classic mindset in all of us want to match perfectly, and it doesn't always make the prettiest picture. Sometimes it's just that slightly off color match that makes the more interesting picture. Like in here, the coral with a little bit of purple burgundy inside just picks up on the red, just because it's a subtle hint of color, and the yellow and the mustard. So those are just style tips for you.
I will also sometimes wear the scarf around my head.
Okay, just
so
show
I
them.
will do a headscarf kind of look. You can either tie it here so it will still create another long,
a line
elongated
to cut the
line.
body like the blazer does.
Yeah, or I can just take it all around my head and just tie it here at the top, which will probably now not work because we are doing a video.
No, it's working beautifully.
That is another bohemian look.
It's beautiful.
That I will sometimes try.
This is just a stunning look. As you can see, it creates a completely different look.
Yes.
Beautiful. And now let's do the next one. And this is the reverse of the blue jean and white shirt. Classic look. So it's still jean and white. It's beautiful. Classic. And I was just saying to Anel, she looks amazing in the blue. So you're a winter. Your coloring's winter like mine. And I could just see her light up in the blue. And she can rock these white jeans like I cannot. So, and it's not even a very thick fabric, but because of the texture of the pants and combined with Anel's shapely legs, and you don't have the amount of cellulite that I have, she looks amazing in the white jeans. And this is a way that she likes to wear her white jeans. What else would you pair with your white jeans?
I'll definitely pair it with this jade top. I have this teal jade top. So maybe a very similar look, but I'll definitely...
It's a softer look almost, so it's very natural, a little bit romantic. I can see that you will be able to do that.
And then I think I told you before, I will buy t-shirts and then I'll have it printed. And I'll also buy doubles in different colors. So this is exactly the same t-shirt that I bought from one of our local stores. You can actually see it's exactly the same. It's got the little tie in the corner. But this one I took to somebody to print love for me in the middle. So you
actually made your own logo
exactly.
t-shirt. And Anel was also saying to me, and I find that with many clients, that the logo tees or the graphic tees in the stores are not always flattering on our specific body shapes, because they have high necks and they're a thin t-shirt fabric that clings and show every curve and contour. Whereas she bought a better quality t-shirt, a thicker one, we can say it's
with a lower neckline.
Lower neckline, and then she just printed on what she wanted, and that specific t-shirt goes with so many things.
So many things in my wardrobe. Again, because of my shape, I can wear light at the bottom and dark on the top.
Very, very flattering look for Anel.
And then I could even wear this with my sneakers to now make it a bit of a more sporty.
So there the sporty natural girl will come through, whereas in this look we see the classic with the touch of natural boho romance in her valleys, which is so beautiful. Let's just show them your earrings. So it's a very dark burgundy. It's almost a brown burgundy. And you were saying that you use it as a neutral.
Absolutely. It goes with my pinks, with my reds, and then like with this, it just...
For a pop of colour, you use it as
so
well. And you said the same about the shoe, so you can just explain what you discovered after we bought this shoe. I went with
I was quite scared to buy the mustard because I don't have mustard in my cupboard.
And it's not our best colour.
It's not our best colour.
Near our faces, that is. We can wear it as pant or
or as
shoes.
a scarf or something, but
Yeah.
not as a plain color at the top. I do have one.
You do? Yeah, we both cheat like that.
I
We
do
both
sometimes
cheat like
push
that.
the boundaries. But in this shoe, I was scared to buy a mustard shoe because my classic wants to match. But with this now, I can actually see how it becomes a neutral in my cupboard.
Oh wow! And
So
I
now
think
it goes
it's because
with
it's
red.
a muted mustard. It just, as you were saying, it almost becomes a brown
Yes.
with but that subtle hint of color.
Absolutely.
And
So it will now goes with my blues,
Absolutely.
my reds, my pink.
And now you see one of the two t-shirts, the twins that Anel bought, and how flattering it is. Rectangles and apple shapes. Be careful with the skirt. A long top is not going to work. It's going to be very, very boxy. Remember when I came to your house, Anel?
Yes.
You can maybe say something about that.
I had
skirt.
like a tiered skirt,
A tiered skirt.
with a top that was too long. And even though it was a bit boho.
But it didn't do anything for Anel. It just showed Anel the difference with a shorter top or when you tuck the top. What a difference it makes, because then once again we can see this part of her body that is her asset and that is so shapely. So these t-shirts are great, especially with this tie that hangs here on the side and that also draws the eye down. Stunning, Anel. So tell us about the color choices that you made here.
So navy for me is a neutral and very classic in my wardrobe, so I will pair it with practically anything.
Which is good.
And it's a stripe, so
Yeah.
it will bring a bit of nautical and a bit of fun
True.
into the look.
And stripes are a true sign of a classic, stripes and polka dots.
Yes.
That's why you'll see I also love stripes, even though I choose my stripes to be more dramatic than the classic thinner stripe that Anel chooses.
And even though the stripes are going horizontally, it's not bad for my body shape.
Especially not on the bottom half of your shape. And you teamed it with this beautiful
I
jade
teamed
green.
with my jade green. I'll show you now that I also paired it with.
Let's first
I want
show
to just
off your
first show
sneakers.
my white sneakers. So to add a bit of sporty
Fun again.
and I added my sneakers. Obviously, you can do this again with some pumps, even the fallies.
Yes, the valleys would also look
Then
great.
that would completely change the look.
And add a denim jacket
yes,
when it's cooler.
and you
Wow,
know, I
that'll be-
sometimes pair this. And I will wear some of my clothes like this skirt in winter and summer. It's not something
I do the same thing.
I don't
You
just
have a
seasonally.
wardrobe that transitions. Yeah.
And then this is the tassel navy. So again, for me, this is a neutral. And even though the tassel is quite trendy or fun,
Yeah.
for me it's a bit
Yeah.
of a classic because it's now in
Because
navy.
because of the color, and Anel knows she can use it with everything. So this is quite a bold look for Anel, and you have really come far to feel comfortable in this, Anel. Can you
Absolutely.
tell them a bit about how you feel about this outfit?
No, I feel great about this outfit. Definitely was mustard or the yellow range of the color wheel, not my
Your
comfort
go-to.
zone, no. And as a winter, it's still not
Yeah.
necessarily my best color.
Yeah, it's more the butter yellow that we look great in.
Yes.
Yeah.
But introducing it in subtle ways is good for me, and I'm glad that I've taken that plunge,
That step.
that step
Yeah.
up to do it.
So you've got the polka dot, again a classic print in navy and white.
Yes.
You prefer the neutrals, I must say me too, because I know how much we can do with it. So there's a bit of a matchy thing going on here with shoe, mustard in the shoe and the top. But because the pattern in between is polka dot and not of just a plain color, it breaks that pattern of matchy match a bit. And then you can just up close show them your earring again, which is quite dramatic and bohemian. Beautiful.
It's a bit of
again,
a chandelier.
yeah, the romantic, but in a I would always want to say an ethnic way,
Yes.
which is very pretty and just combines all the colors in the outfit together. So you can see where we started off saying Anel is a true natural classic. This is a bit off the charts now, but she has grown to also incorporate this kind of
Yes,
look
absolutely.
into the way she dresses, and I think that's fantastic. And I think we're going to do one more.
Yeah.
We're going to do a dress for you, and that'll be the last look that we'll share with you. So let's have a
Great,
look.
let's do it.
And this is a dress that Anel and I actually both tried on in the space. I knew beforehand it wasn't going to fit and suit my shape, so I just wanted to show Anel as well how well this style of dress works on her shape, and how I need a break in a dress, like this line here, which also is on my back, and then something flowing over my widest part, where Anel can go for the straight. Not the only style that she can wear. There are many ways to break the rules and still get away with it. But this, again, if you look at the How to Dress Your Shape video that we did together, you'll see why this dress is so flattering on it. And you've got pockets.
I've got pockets.
And tiny little slits here that are also quite flattering, and just a break in the rectangular shape and the V that you've opened up. So beautiful. Is it a comfy dress, Anna?
It's such a comfy dress. Again, of a cotton fabric, so very breathable, and I think it's going to be lovely in our South African summer,
Heat
which is already
summer.
heat.
It's very, very, very hot at the moment. And so you've combined it with sneakers. This was what
Yes,
you
this is
chose.
my comfy look with this dress, but
Stunning.
this is such a versatile dress. I can wear it with a jean underneath, and maybe with a t-shirt, cami, strappy top, and then you
And
can
with
just
a cardi thrown over your shoulder.
and then you can just roll up your jeans slightly
Tough.
higher.
Yeah. So it gives that
a bit of a more
sporty
look.
Yeah. Sporty, creative look with a dress.
And
And Anel has actually worn it like that, and it's brilliant.
yes,
And you can add a blazer.
I can add.
You can actually show them.
I can add a blazer, and then obviously just with a different shoe. I can also wear this with a denim jacket.
Yes,
with
absolutely.
the sneakers.
Absolutely.
And then it can also become a corporate look.
Yes,
With a
heels.
bit of high heels.
Yeah.
But yeah, with different shoes with this blazer, it will look again completely different.
Stunning.
And then, as I said, with some another blazer and maybe some pearls, you can
Dress it up.
You can dress
You
it
can always
up
dress
a bit more.
most dresses up or down. So it's a blue-white look throughout with a pop of yellow. It's
Yes.
almost again a mustard yellow, but it's muted, which is a very lovely combo to do. Anel, thank you so much
It was so nice.
for doing all the hard work, getting dressed, and up and down, and talking with me
So
today.
much pleasure. Thank you.
I'm so glad. Ladies, Anel is one of my Style Buddy models. Style Buddy is a program that I have invented. Subscribers join the program, and I journey with them and give them input and feedback and advice regarding style. And I've also motivated and inspired Anel to start an Instagram account. So you can also follow her on @GreyandCurvyBeauty, where she journals her style journey as well. And of course, I am on Instagram as Bib Styling. So like this video, subscribe, and follow us on Instagram, and contact me if you need someone to take your hand and to journey with you regarding
Let's do it.
style. See you next time.